Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So New Zealand football is considering changing the name of their soccer team or football team from the All Whites to something else to keep up with today's nature of cultural inclusivity. New Zealand also has other sports teams, the Black Caps, you've got cricket, you've got the All Blacks, which is the rugby side, which is probably the most famous New Zealand sports side. Let's take a look at why New Zealand football is considering this decision and some of the response that they have received. So don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and let's take a look. So this is from the New Zealand Herald, and it says, "No more All Whites. New Zealand Football Eye changed to name." Now, they say that the All Whites could be no more. New Zealand Football are contemplating dropping the All Whites moniker for the men's national team. The potential change is part of a wider process New Zealand Football is going through to ensure they are up to the mark when it comes to cultural inclusivity. So it comes on the back of the heightened worldwide awareness around racism and racial inequality and the name's potentially racist connotations. You'll see why that shouldn't be the case. And RNZ understands the national body began gauging feedback on the potential change more than 6 months ago. That's Radio New Zealand, RNZ. NZ Football Chief Executive Andrew Pragnell declined an interview with the organisation, instead issuing a short statement. So he said, "As with many other national bodies, New Zealand football is on a journey around cultural inclusivity and respecting the principles of the Treaty of Waitangi, which was the treaty that established that tribal owners could keep their lands while living alongside British settlers. As part of our delivery and sustainability project announced last year, we are in the process of working with stakeholders across the game, as well as people from outside football, looking at all areas of the organisation to make sure they are fit for purpose in 2021 and beyond. It's too early in the process to speak about any outcomes, but this is an important piece of work as we strive to be the most inclusive sport in Aotearoa." So they said, whatever happens, the history of the name means the potential change is likely to be polarising with New Zealand football fans along with past and current players. So this is why the team is named the All Whites. The All Whites name came about during the team's qualifying run ahead of the 1982 World Cup in Spain. The team had predominantly worn white shirts and socks with black shorts, but after coming onto the pitch on their third qualifying match away to Taiwan in a full white playing kit, the moniker was coined and swiftly adopted. So it was about their all white playing kit. So the white shorts, socks and tops. Nothing to do about race. That first All Whites team in 1982 went on to earn New Zealand a place at the Football World Cup for FIFA World Cup for the first time. The name and full white kit are also closely associated with the team that qualified for the 2010 World Cup, where they earned plaudits around the world for going unbeaten in their 3 group matches. They had 3 draws. They drew 1-1 and 0-0. But they kept Italy to bottom. I think that's just after Italy won in 2006. So this goes on to say about other sports teams changing their name due to racial connotations. Now the difference is, with these clubs, Washington dropped the Redskins name to change it to the Washington football team because it's literally a name that can be deemed offensive to people of First Nations in the US and the Cleveland Indians as well. But this is completely different from New Zealand All Whites. Just because the name is white doesn't mean it's a racial connotation. It's based on the look of the kit that they wear when they're playing. It's got nothing to do with the team being all white, because there have been and there are Maori players on that team. Now let's take a look at what some of the response has been to this. "This is utterly ridiculous. All Whites is a fan-assigned nickname based entirely on the color of the playing strip," which is what I said before. It's like the Boston Red Sox. They have red socks. All Whites has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with ethnicity. Anyone who thinks so is a moron. The All Blacks has nothing to do with excluding Pākehā, which is white New Zealanders, not Maoris. This is absurd. Stop it. I cannot believe this latest woke bollocks. I never watched soccer, but if someone tells me the All Whites won, I immediately think of our national soccer team. This behaviour is more racial stirring, just disgraceful. So I guess we'll find out soon enough whether or not the All Whites, the New Zealand football team, will have their name changed from the All Whites to something else, because New Zealand football wants to keep up to date with their cultural inclusivity. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share this one out, and I'll see you in the next one.